Stories have to be told or they die, and when they die, we can't remember who we are or why we're here. From Sue Monk Kidd and the Secret Life of Bees. Welcome to This Is My Story, a Lenten journey of stories from the worshiping community of Bexley United Methodist Church. I am your host, the Reverend Becky Pyatt. I pray that through our stories you may find hope, connection, peace, and joy. May God bless you on your own Lenten journey as you listen to the story for today.
Hi, my name is Jennifer. I've always believed in God for some reason, but as a young girl, we went to church. My sister and I and my family went to church, and I went to Sunday school. But at about the age of 7, we talked Dad into not bringing us to Sunday school because I said there were no women in Sunday school. And we decided there were better things to do. And my dad was an atheist, and that was okay with him. And my mom was not quite as strong. Well, when I came to Columbus, so I lived a secular life, and I was a good person, and I believed in God, and I would retreat to churches from time to time to talk to God. But I did not go to church in any regular way. But I wrote a story once called, from what I remember, something about the rules of the road, and started reciting the Lord's Prayer in that story. And so I must have learned a thing or two at that church. And when I came to Columbus, after a while I wanted community. And I wanted good people. So here I was in Bexley. I had landed in Bexley, and I started looking around at churches. And one of the churches had just closed down the church for a marathon. Well, that wasn't going to do. That wasn't going to work for me. And one of the churches talked about hell a little bit too much, and that wasn't going to work for me. One of the churches I came to, Bexley United Methodist Church, they seemed to surround me with love from the very beginning. There were the Jameses, and they wrapped me up in love. They heard I walked to the church, that wasn't going to work. They were going to drive me. They brought me to Sunday school, and they took me out to lunch, and they brought me to Saturday Night Live, and they, Jonna Curl, I told her my story, and she said there are lots of women in the Bible, and she taught a class about that, and so my eyes were opening up quite a bit. And Reverend Thea said, "Do you sing?" And I said, "Well, I don't know if I sing or not." And she said, "Well, if someone on your left sings and someone on your right sings, then you sing." And I said, "Okay, I'll try it." And so I joined choir for the first time in my life, and made a joyful noise. And then I joined the nursery, and that led to all sorts of good things. And before long, I was living a full and happy life. And I hadn't been as happy in a long, long time. So I felt that God had led me to this church and had led me to make good choices. And that indeed God was good. Thank you.